Hello everybody, how is it going? So, we're playing some Croc, just for a little bit of fun. We're against a Zoro. I'm gonna assume he is on post-ban list. Just, his name is Test, so I would imagine he is testing the new format. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I didn't see any beams or blocker Marcos or 9-drop Whitebeard, so I'm gonna say he's probably on the new list. But looking at our hand, we don't have... Our early game is kind of mid. We don't have any, what's his name? The Pacifista man, I can't think of it, Sentomaru. And he is kind of, him and the Dofi blocker are kind of our best two cards early game. But it's alright. We'll probably just drop a bow on curve here. And pass back. I definitely considered just playing the vanilla Pacifista, but Boa is an engine that'll draw us cards eventually, so felt kind of better to just play her. She is also a blocker, which is important. So he'll swing 5 at us with his lead. We'll take that hit. And I draw the Soga King. I'm like, damn, I wish I had one more Dawn right about now. But we can just Soga King the Teach next turn, so it's not all that bad. This turn we'll probably play like Dofi blocker into Pilaf. Sounds like a plan. I think I was going to play Pilaf first, and I was like, nah, let me just play Dofi blocker first. I definitely wasn't thinking too hard about what I wanted to stack. I think I should have gone the two 1k counters, so Soga King and Pacifista on top, just to draw those two this turn. Keep Pilaf in the middle, so that I know my top deck is the draw 2. And then I could have picked up the 3000 Worlds and the third Mihawk. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to play the third Mihawk, but yeah, I kind of stack it the opposite order, and I end up just drawing 2 non-counter cards. So yeah, I'm an idiot, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll pass it back to him. He is on 7 Dawn now. Plays down in Izo. Grabs a Fire Fist. I was kind of surprised he was still playing this card, but I'm pretty sure he tried to adapt the old Zoro list and just replaced like beams, blocker Marcos with other things like the Magra on his field, or is it Dagra? It's one of those, and like some other event counters. I don't. Yeah, I immediately used the Dofi blocker because he added Fire Fist the other turn, so I wanted to at least get some value and not let him, destroy both my blockers. I'm surprised he even let me do that. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just start the turn with Fire Fist, but maybe he didn't have an event or something. So that is completely possible. But we'll counter, or we'll block one hit. We'll take the other hit, and yeah, we're definitely just gonna Soga King the Teach because that is like the best target. Honestly, in Zoro, doesn't have any counter, is not rushed or anything like that, and we'll draw 2, and we're definitely gonna get rid of the Pilaf and probably one of the Mihawks just because playing 2 is kind of reasonable, but playing 3 does not sound very reasonable. So I'll keep the 2, and we'll see if I actually get to play it. He'll play down a Buggy, grab a guard point. See, I haven't seen any Radical Beams. He's probably still playing the 1 if he wanted to, just adapt this list, basically. So, yeah. We'll go 6 at our lead. We'll use a 2k. Our only 2k. We'll go 5 at lead with the Dawn. We'll check a Pacifista. And he'll replay the Teach, which is perfect because we're going into our Mihawk turn. So obviously we are just bottom decking that. We'll go 5 into the Dawn. Should be pretty easy to clear. I doubt he'd defend the Dawn when I could just swing again with Soga King. So we'll play down our Mihawk and a bottom deck the Teach. Could have swung with Soga King first. Didn't hard matter because I was never gonna be able to play around something like a Jet Pistol on my Boa. So yeah, pass it back to him. He'll play down another Buggy, see what he picks up. Nothing. He picks up nothing on Lucky. We'll go 1 Dawn on leader, attack us for 6. We conveniently drew another 2k, and it's the Mihawk, so if we ever get a chance to play our Gecko, we'll be able to add it back, but we will take the 7k hit. I'm sorry, yeah, he hit us for 7, not 6, my bad. So yeah, we'll take the 7k hit, we'll get a 3000 worlds trigger, and bottom deck his buggy. I think I clicked on the one that he played last turn, I hope I did. Yeah, so next turn we're probably just gonna, as long as we're like safe enough, we're definitely just gonna play another Mihawk. He hasn't really been swinging with many of his little bodies, because he keeps wanting to leave Dawn up for counter. I don't know how efficient that is. I kind of think it's better to apply more pressure with your, at least like, one of them. Because you're still on 3 life, like, you don't have to defend any of your board right now. So I think it would kind of be worth it to just swing with like an Izo, or the Magra or Dogra, I can't remember which one it is. We'll go 6 at lead, we'll go 5 at lead, he'll counter out of both. And then we'll go 9, he'll probably take, and he does. And we'll play down our second Mihawk, get rid of his Marco, give our extra Dawn to Boa, because if we counter out of 1 hit, we'll be able to draw a card with Boa, so not bad, not bad. Normally I really like swinging with Boa, but I didn't really see any other blockers other than her, so this whole game I've kind of just kept her there, which I think is fair. We'll go 6 at us with his lead. We have the 2k, we'll drop it. He'll play Rush Zoro, attack us for 7. So I can either choose to take this or counter out of it. He has a ton of cards in hand, so I kind of want to, I don't expect to be able to go for a game next turn, so I'm probably going to take the block so I don't have to go down you know, too many cards. If he swings another like 6 or 7 at us, we will have to drop a bunch if we want to keep that 1 life, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Goes 2 down on buggy, swings at us for 6. I don't think we can keep this life, so, or I don't think we can take this life, so we will double 1k out of it. We top deck another 2k. Let's go. So this turn, we probably just want to get rid of his Zoro and his buggy, just to mitigate a lot of the pressure on the board. So we'll go 5 at the Zoro with our lead, he'll 1k counter. We'll go 6 at the Zoro with our Soga King, he'll counter. We'll go 9 at the Zoro, he will let it go. I definitely could have just like 3000 worlds the Zoro and then like killed the buggy, but I kind of wanted to get a couple cards out of his hand. And I realized a little bit late that Mihawk, both my Mihawks are slashed, so it's not like I could have just cleared the Mihawk or the buggy with one of my Mihawks. So we'll go 9 at lead, he will take, and we'll play down our Boa blocker. Could have also played Dofi. Too bad, if I had one more Dawn, I would have been able to play down both, but it just didn't work out that way. We'll use leader to bounce the Izo. A bit of a weird play bouncing a Searcher, but I wanted him to only have 2 swings on board, and he'd need to have like a Rush Zoro to even like start to pressure my life, but he does Fire Fist the Boa, which is kind of cool with me, because it's not like he's Fire Fisting 2 cards, he's only Fire Fisting the Boa. And he uses 3 Dawn, and I mean we do have 4k worth of counter, so we're not in a terrible spot or anything like that. He'll swing 7. I think we have to counter out of this, because if he does have another Rush Zoro, it could get a little bit dicey. So we will. We'll go 2 Dawn on Magra. That's it, not Dogra, Magra. We will use our 1k, and we pretty much just secured us living this turn, even if he does have the Rush Zoro. And it should pretty much be game next turn, considering I have 2 9k bodies and a 6k body. So we're looking solid, we're looking solid. We do have the, you know, Dawn tax from using our leader last turn, so a little bit weird, but we're only missing 2 Dawn. It shouldn't super matter. I decided to swing 8 with the Soga King because I was expecting guard points rather than what he plays now, which is the Red Hawk, whenever he decides to drop it. Yeah, so I was expecting guard points, so I wanted him to have to combo 2 cards instead of the 1. But we'll go 7 on lead, just want to whittle his hand down a little bit. And he'll 2k, 1k. And then I could have gone like 9 and then 13, but double 11s is also pretty safe, but I was like, it's very unlikely he has triple 2k counter, so I decided to go 10, and then I'll go 12. And that is the game. Thank you guys for watching.